Hi guys, we need to calculate in question number 1a, which is further to stoichiometric questions we are doing now. So I am focusing on 1a, where you can see quantity of HCl in grams. It means very clear they're asking mass of HCl, they're asking over here. So I write as a data mass of HCl, and you see further up they say can a tablet with 0.750 gram of AlOH3. So it means they have given the mass of AlOH3, which is aluminium hydroxide, given to you, and which is equal to 0.750. Now, what is basically the methodology we're gonna use it? Because mass is given to us, and we have to find the mass of HCl. It's always a good thing to do when you use a mole ratio and find the moles first and find the mass later. So we know the formulas, and we can apply it here later. So what I would do, I can quickly find the moles of aluminium hydroxide, which is mass over mr, and which is equal to mass. We have got 0.750 divided by ar, or mr of aluminium hydroxide is 78. You can calculate it. So I have written mr is 78, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to use calculator to find out what's the answer for 0.750 divided by 78, which is mr of aluminum hydroxide, and that gives me 0.0096, and that is the moles of aluminum hydroxide. We know that. So what I would do, I will use the same sort of moles and use the equation. You can see the equation here says clearly that we have got 1 mole of AlOH3, and that's basically gives you reacts with 3 moles of hydrochloric acid. So what I do, I'll reduce the sign, I'll move the sign of plus here, and I write here 1, which is 1 mole of aluminum hydroxide is equal to 3 moles of reacts with 3 moles of hydrochloric acid. And because we have got 0.0096 moles of aluminum hydroxide, which is reacting with unknown moles of hydrochloric acid, and we know we just cross multiply these thing in math sort of working. So x times 1 is x, and 3 times 0.0096, so x is equal to 3 times 0.0096, which will give me the moles of hydrochloric acid. Let's use calculator here, and when I multiply by 3, that gives me 0.028, and that should be the moles of hydrochloric acid. And we know that, I think the things is more easier for us. We know that, I think, formula to calculate mass is equal to number of moles times mr. This time we'll use a mr of hydrochloric acid. You need to know this thing, and we just put the values in that one. So mass is equal to number of moles times mr, and which is equal to number of moles we just found, 0.028 times HCl mr. HCl mr is 1 plus 35.5, 36.5, which is equal to, if I multiply by 36.5, which gives me 1.05 grams of hydrochloric acid. So that's the answer for this question. We'll do the second part soon.